Yo everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be doing Supergirl Issue number 2. Take a look at this comic cover right here. Now, issue number 2 picks up exactly where issue number 1 left off. Supergirl just showed up on Earth. Her powers are starting to develop quite quickly in comparison to Superman's, and she has a little short-term memory loss. The last thing she remembers is being on Krypton, babysitting her young cousin when he was a baby. Now she's on this mysterious planet, getting attacked by these mechanized robots, or these soldiers in these mechanized robotic suits. She's able to fend them off, and Superman shows up and tells her to stop. Issue number 2 picks up with Superman telling her that he is Kal-El. They are cousins. They are both from Krypton. Supergirl, who is still dazed, confused, and not quite sure about anything that's going on, attacks him because she doesn't believe him. Last time she saw his cousin, he was a little baby. So anyways, she starts pounding on him for a bit, and while this happens, more of her powers develop. She gets her X-ray vision, she gets a little bit stronger, she can hear a little bit better. Her powers just start to develop. Superman is incredibly patient, more patient than I would be, and basically takes every hit she gives him. Eventually, after quite a bit of a brawl, she comes to realize that Superman is not her enemy, and he could possibly be his, her cousin. But then Superman has to break the horrible news to her. And what's that horrible news? Well, I think we all know what it is. In addition to that, a mysterious figure shows up, and he has hold of a red crystal that came from Supergirl's pod. What could that crystal be? Is it kryptonite? Is it something else? Who is this mysterious figure? Is it Lex Luthor, or is it someone different? Just gonna have to read and see. So let's get into the good, the bad, and whether or not you should get it. Good. A very fast-paced story, and it really hits the right notes that you have to do with the Supergirl's origin. Supergirl is confused. She doesn't get along with Superman right away. They kind of have to get a feel of each other. The fight scenes, if you want to call it that, are actually pretty good. It's a nice display of both their powers, and, it's nice to see Superman take her and throw her up in the air, which is actually pretty cool. And I also like that at the end we get an actual second story going on. We have Supergirl trying to figure out exactly who she is and where she's from and all that jazz. And at the same time, we have this mysterious figure who has this red crystal, which is probably 99.9% going to be red kryptonite. But then again, we don't know for sure. Bad. Well, the main bad is really the bad that I gave to the first issue, and that this is a very standard, very safe Supergirl story. It's not bad in any way, it's just safe. We've seen Supergirl's origin like 9 million times with only 1 or 2 tweaks done to them. Again, not a bad thing, but it's just safe. And that's what it comes down to, whether or not you should pick this issue up. It was better than the first one. We get a little bit more of a second plot going on. So it's not just her origin. There's actually an enemy being established and maybe some mystery being established. But it is a very safe issue, and that's the case. Just very safe. I'm still intrigued and I'm still enjoying this, though, and that's what's important, is that you're enjoying it. And with this big relaunch happening, it doesn't bother me so much that Supergirl's origin is being retold. Let's just make sure this is the last time it's being retold. So on a whole, Supergirl was a decent issue. A solid 2.5 to 3 stars out of 5. It was good, a little safe, enjoyable. I think issue number 3 will start to get things rolling because we got all the stuff that we need to get out of the way. Her talking to Clark, her having a little conversation, them two getting to know each other, all that stuff is out of the way. Now we can start to move forward with the plot. So with that said, I'm going to end this review here. Supergirl, a decent comic, could be better, but hey, it gets the job done. This is Andrew saying peace out for now.